Hello, everyone. Hi. Should we give some time to settle down or should we start? Good. Awesome. Hi, everyone. I'm Meghna Mittal. I'm the co-founder and CRO at HoopR. Before I start and get into the problem and what we are building, I'd just like to set some context about India and music, right? India has always been a country of stories, emotions, rhythm. From traditional folk sounds to the new age viral trending songs on Instagram reels, right? Music has become and has always been actually a very integral part of all the content formats, the stories we tell. And while in the digital era, it has become quite easy to consume music, which is to listen to music, it has become increasingly difficult to actually monetize music, right? And that is what is hurting our artists today, our labels today, right? And that is exactly the problem that we are solving at HoopR. So presenting you in HoopR, India's first quick commerce platform for music licensing. And before getting into, again, the platform and the solution that we have, I'd like to delve onto the problem that we are facing today. In India today, every day, about 36,000 branded content is being created. As such, of course, there are millions of content pieces that are being created by creators, influencers, brands. But there are about 131 million content pieces that go out, branded content pieces that go out every year. And when we talk about branded pieces, these are maybe influencer collaborations that brands are doing. They are creating a lot of organic content formats also. But these content formats, of course, brands are not creating here to entertain anybody, right? They are here to create it so that they can drive commercial business. And while doing so, they need to realize that there is a difference between listening to music and using music. Because when you are using music in your content to drive any kind of commercial outcome, you are supposed to ethically license music and not just use it without any licenses, right? And this goes out for all the creators and influencers also who do brand collaborations and use music to promote some products or the services, right? Can you switch to the next slides, please? Next, I would like to show you how big this problem is in India. If you can just play the AV, please. Next slide and AV. So here we wanted to show you that how creators and brands are today using music, because on digital forums like an Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, a lot of brands are creating content every day without realizing that they are actually using music in a non-unethical way, right? Because they're not able to license music. And for the longest time in India, there was no such platform that actually helps musicians also monetize their content through these brand or the influencer usage, right? And that's where we are solving the problem of bridging this gap between the creators and the brands. So when a musician makes music and a brand wants to use music, they can actually license the music from the platform itself. There are thousands of genres, moods that they can actually search. If you want a music for Holi, Diwali, etc., you should be able to just search it and take it, right? In the Western world, these rights are quite streamlined, right? In India, these rights are not very well structured because nobody knows essentially the difference between, as I said, listening to music and using music. Because of the streaming platforms, they think that music is just available for free. You can actually listen it, and as much as listening it, use it on your content pieces too. So that's where the major gap between the two ecosystem lies, and that's where we have bridged this gap with the platform. So with HoopR, today, over 175 brands and thousands of content creators license now music, which is actually now in royalties paid to the artist directly. And that goes on to actually preserving this culture of India, because if your artists are not able to monetize. They are not able to actually get basic livelihoods also from their content. It's as much as losing, and it can't become an extinct art. Music is an entertainment format that is highly consumed, and it is one of the highest consumed form of content since ages in India. If you see all the statistics from YouTube to Instagram, music is one thing, music content is the highest from over 15 years now, right? You can actually just switch to the presentation. We'll just go with the flow. HoopR is today about 3.5 years old, and we built this platform in 2022. Over now, as I said, 175 brands are using it. We have also now launched HoopR Smash, which provides Bollywood label-driven music also on the platform, which brands can easily license now. As I said, just to give you a perspective, what happens if brands don't use music ethically? They actually get into these lawsuits because now artists also are becoming aware of their rights. Labels always have been aware of their rights, and the digital monetization is something that has triggered this problem, and a lot of brands getting sued for just creating content is something that's not fair to them also, and that's not fair to the artist also, because if their art is being used in any of their commercial usage, they need to get paid for it, right? Next. Hence, the broken bridge which existed where it was pretty much a manual approach, where brands used to call middle parties or labels directly to license some music. There was no standardization of rates also from the labels. They can charge anything. Artists, they don't know what to charge a lot of times. There are handshake agreements. The artists don't even know where the rights and who they lie with. And hence, we wanted to bring about a standardization and a structure to this model. Next. So this is HoopR Smash, where on the platform you get over 18,000 music pieces are currently listed. Next. It's a very self-serve kind of a platform where just as much as you would just, order groceries at the click of the button, you can actually license music also. So basis your content, the mood, the genre that you're looking for, you can just easily search for it. It's quite affordable, so there is standardization of rates also now, so that there is no, a lot of times when we speak to brands, they say that we feel cheated when labels quote a certain price because of this no standardization of a rate card. They feel that I'm a bigger brand, so they are charging X. I'm a smaller brand, so they are charging Y, right? So which is why it was important for us to bring about all the right kind of use cases mapped with the right kind of rates also. And hence, on the platform, you can find it. Of course, a lot of Indian, contextualized music, whether it's for Holi, Diwali, to different, moments that are going on in the country, you can find the music. Next. So this is just a quick glimpse of how, the categories and the moods, occasions are categorized. Here you can see according to different use cases, like our brands today are across food, fashion, travel, and so on. So you can search from, for your mood case, use case. Next. Next. As you can see, this is, there are two kinds of licenses that we provide, standard, pro, and just at the click of 3 buttons, you are able to license music. That's it. We have music from India's biggest labels and artists, right from music from Diljit Dosanjh to, some of the bangers from Yash Raj films. You can find music for all use cases. Next. We also have made it quite easier because we understand that through technology, we can make it easier for brands and labels to also make it more contextual. How do you want to use music? So there are AI-powered, recommendations also that we provide. Next. And as I mentioned, we are backed by some of the strongest industry partnerships. We have tied up with the IPRS. We are backed by Meghna, of course, some of the angel investors who are very renowned in the industry today. And that's exactly because they relate and resonate with the cause that we are standing here for, which is to have our artists and labels monetized so that we are not at any given point in time in future say that artists are suffering because they are not able to monetize their music and not able to earn their livelihood out of it. So that was all about HoopR and HoopR Smash. Thank you so much. It's been lovely. Thank you.